Hey everybody, I thought tonight I would share a box opening video. Now I'm not going to be disappointed or shocked when I open this box, even though, well, I might be, but I do know the condition that this particular baby is in, and it ain't good, folks. But I wanted to put it here just because I don't know what I'm going to do with her. So I thought if anybody had any ideas and are familiar with silicones, she is a silicone. And again, she is in horrible shape. I don't know, it was some long story about the pourer did an awful job, and I don't know why she would want to put her name on something, anything that was going to go out like this, but you know, she did a terrible job on this baby, and I don't know if something went wrong in the mixing of the silicone or the process. I don't know anything about all of that, but she evidently sold the baby as is to someone else, maybe one of her friends, I don't know, and then that person sold the baby to her friend without informing her of all of these flaws and telling her the true condition of this baby. So when that person got the doll, she was livid, of course, and then she decided that she was going to sell the doll. So I wouldn't normally have purchased this kind of boo-boo baby, particularly while I'm trying to get my own personal huge collection cleared out, but I thought that if there's something that we could do to salvage this baby, if I could get some tips and tricks, or if there's an artist out there who could do it, maybe we could work something out and get her fixed up. That was nice. She sent some pretty little clothes for her. A couple of random shirts that don't have any bottoms, but a couple of onesies. That's sweet. Random headband and passy. Okay, so anyway, I thought that if we could salvage her, we would give it a shot. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll do with her. I will probably, I don't know, trash her, or work out some kind of trade maybe. I don't know. I am looking for a high-end silicone, full body silicone, between 17 and 21 inches, a girl, rooted hair and lashes, open or closed eyes, doesn't matter. And so if anybody has anything like that they would like to consider a trade, you know, I have a ton of stuff here, from finished babies to highly sought after, very rare, long sold out limited edition kits that are, some of them, pretty high dollars. So, you know, put that out there. So let's get on with this. Again, I know there is all kinds of damage to this baby, but she's a really good weight. She's actually kind of heavy for a newborn. I wonder how much she weighs. Anyway, so let's get her little feetsies out here. Let me get my glasses so I can see all of her boo-boos along the way. Let's see. Her little toes don't look too bad. She's really, everything's sticking to her. I know that's the case with all of them. Yeah. The feet don't look too terrible. I know that the major damage is in the hands, and there are some tears and further on up. But let's get a look at her little face. You little one. Not little one. Huge. You're a big, big baby. So there's her little face. She is huge, and she is much heavier than a real baby. There's her little face. And I can see some damage to that top lip. You guys are going to have to give me some tips on how to keep all the gunk off of this baby. I know I just ordered some of the powder. I can't even tell you which one it was, but it was recommended. I want to say some kind of D-Creations or something like that. So that is on the way. But, and also tell me, is this still the case after the baby is painted? Is there still this kind of stickiness and picking up every little hair and every bit of dirt? Or is that just before they're painted on the blanks? I don't know. Anyway, so her face does not look too terrible. The inside of the mouth is a mess. It's really going to have to be cleaned out in there. Because it's just, I mean, that's horrible in there. It's just awful inside there. But the rest of it, that little lip could probably be filled in. So that, so far, is not bad. Again, we haven't even reached the bad parts yet. But let's just keep going. Let me get this thing off of her. So again, I did get this baby in a trade. I'm really kind of kicking myself, but I traded a pretty expensive doll for this one. But if she can be salvaged, then I won't mind so much. But we shall see, because again, these are some serious, serious damages on this baby. Okay, so I know that this hand is not too terrible. It's not in terribly bad shape. She does have a lot of little bumps and bubbles and things, but those can all be snipped off and smoothed out. I don't remember what kit this is. I think she said it was a Cassie. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look to find out who the sculptor is and what the kit name is. I'm pretty sure it's Cassie something or other. So, but this hand over here is a mess. And this is not damaged. The girl that I got her from went back and contacted the girl who actually poured the doll. And she refused to re-pour, or she said that she could fix these damages at this point if she would turn out a doll poured like this. I don't really trust that she would do a good repair job, so I'm not even going to go that route. And there is dog hair or cat hair or something, and all kinds of crud all over this baby. Ugh. Anyway, this hand, I don't know what you guys can see from there, but this one is, I couldn't imagine it's repairable. I mean, that's a pouring job. So again, the original pourer, she refused to re-pour her. She said that the doll is in worse condition than when she sent it, and was denying that, you know, this was her doing. But again, this is not from damage. These are bubbles and, you know, they're just not completely out of the mold. This is mold work. This is mold pouring issues, not damage or wear and tear. There's no extent of wear and tear that could do this type. I mean, the fingers aren't even separated here. And I don't know if they were supposed to be. You can't even tell. It's just kind of one big melted chunk in there. So, and then she's got tears under her arm. She's got some rubbing and tearing stuff under there. So let's take a look at the back of her. Her little spine. That seam looks like it had been filled with, I forget what you call it, Paxil or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it looks like it has been filled. So it looks like she tried to already repair these damages, or the first person that got her did, or maybe even the second person. I don't know. Somebody attempted to repair all this damage and did not do a good job. She's got a hole here on her shoulder that's been filled with silicone. She's got all of this in the back, all attempted repairs. Not well done. Not well done at all. If you're offended by baby bits, then I'm sorry, but I need to check out her little baby bits, which I don't think are, well, before I speak, let me just say, no, there's tears, rips and tears in the creases there. I'm not really, I don't know, her little booty looks a little bit misshapen. I don't know. I mean, I guess she's supposed to be a bent leg kit. But I don't see any like actual damage to it as far as that goes. And I think that I was told she was poured in, is it Eco 10, I think, is the silicone that was used on her. Okay, so let's get to the big stuff here. Turn her around. So again, I don't know what you guys can see. I hope you're being able to see all of this, because this is a mess. Her poor little head. And again, someone has tried to fill it. Somebody has tried to do the repair and put that silicone patch, did a silicone patch job on her. A bad one. And it just looks a mess. I mean, now obviously, if someone was going to root her, that might not make such a big deal. I don't know. But she's got some more little bubbles and holes and stuff up here on the shoulders. This ear is probably not unsalvageable. It could probably be clipped and maybe filled a little bit, but it's not in terrible shape. This one is essentially gone. This little ear over here, it looks like a giant bubble formed here, and it's also here on the side of her head. It looks like maybe a big bubble formed, and so the silicone couldn't get into the mold, and so she is literally missing the top part of her ear. So again, I do know that and it's tearing back here too. So I know that things can be repaired and fixed, and you know, I mean, this ear could even be snipped off and another ear replaced. But as I understand it, the person who poured her is basically refusing any kind of repour, whether a full kit or even parts, because, you know, if we could get partial arms and an ear, I could probably do something with her and get her fixed up. But as she is, sorry, let me cover up her baby bits. As she is, this is what we have to work with. So I know some people might just say, oh, well, you know, put some mittens and a cap on her and she'll be just fine. And she would. You could hide that little head, and you could hide the ear. That lip, once painted, I don't think will really be noticeable. I mean, and it could easily be filled in because it's just a little bite out of her lip. The mouth needs cleaned out. So mittens and a cap, and you know, she probably would be a beautiful, wonderful cuddle baby. My concern is there an artist who would do the painting on a mucked up little baby. So I don't know. Lots of things to consider with her, but I wanted to show her first off. Yeah, this is the, let's see, this is the bad hand. Yeah, this hand is not too terrible. So I wanted to show her right out of the box so that if we do decide to do something with her, you guys will get to see the before and afters. So that's that. And I will let you get on about your busyness. So thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out this new baby with me. And I will see you probably with another something up for sale soon. Thanks, everybody.